Hey guys, and welcome back to G's Autos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well guys, this is going to be a quick video. This is the start of the wiring, getting all that stuff done under the hood. So basically taking off all the old electrical tape, taking off the split loom, sorting everything out and removing what isn't needed for the 4AG twin carb conversion. So this is just the start. Now that I've got it all sorted, I can start working through and doing the rewiring. So this is going to be a step-by-step guide on what I'm doing, and fingers crossed it turns out all okay. So anyway guys, enough out of me. Take a look at the video. I hope you enjoy it. If you want to see more of the build, just subscribe. That'd be fantastic. Alright guys. Okay guys, hopefully you can hear me okay. It is extremely windy here today. So what I'm moving on to now is all this electrical cables and wires and bits and pieces. So I need to go through and start unpicking everything and getting rid of all the old electrical tape, all this old tape, all these old covers, and everything's going to get cleaned up, and what doesn't need to be there will be removed. So all I'm going to do now is just start unpicking everything, and then I will go from there. Alright, I've gone through and I have finished removing the electrical tape and the just that shielding, that split shielding that runs around the cables. So I've taken all that off. Now what I'm going to do is go through and identify what needs to be removed completely. So I want to make sure that I get that right, because I don't want to remove stuff that I need, just to state the obvious. Alright guys, so I'm going to identify those now and we'll come back to that. Alright, just to give you an example of some of the stuff I'm removing, this here ran to the original 4AC carby. So obviously I don't need that anymore. So I'm just going to trace that back through the original harness and find out where these wires go to. Obviously if they go down to any relays or anything down here, I will need to unpin them, but for now I'm just going to cut them if they are down in there, and then I'll tag them so I can take all those relays out at the same time, and or whatever the hell they are, and unpin them. As you know, as you can see, I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay guys, I'm going to give you a rundown on what I've removed from the harness, from the original harness. So this one here is the original wiring for the oil pressure switch. I don't need that. I'm running a separate unit. These are the old wires going to the old 4AC carby. That's gone. Whatever the hell that thing is, have no idea. It's gone. This one here was the some dial thing to do with vacuum or some other, I don't know. It's gone. And this was some old wiring to do with the AC pressure switch. Bit dodgy. I've grabbed the good wiring off the donor car. And this one here is the water temperature sensor, which I'm running an independent one, so I don't need that. That's all gone. So this is how we're looking at the moment. Everything has been stripped apart. Everything over this side, all of this is to do with starter motor, alternator, coil. So that's all that bizzo. So this is all the stuff that's going to need all the reworking to make everything go good. Everything else is just gearbox and other bits and pieces. Alright guys, just a quick one here before we move on to the next section. This here was originally connected to the automatic gearbox. Now that was for your reverse light and the neutral safety switch. Now the difference between the one that connects onto the automatic and the one that connects onto the manual is this. It is just the blanking plug, which is used to convert for the manual. So basically I've taken it out of the parts car and I'm going to put it into this one. So basically it just goes into there and blanks it off, and that's pretty much about it. So that's a nice easy easy swap over, and that just connects down to the sensor, which is down there located on the gearbox for reverse. So that's it, guys. So we'll keep moving on. Once I've got it all detangled and exactly where I need to go, especially to do with all the ignition stuff, all this stuff will get rewrapped and made to look a lot better than what it is. Now, obviously, it would have been a much smarter thing to do this when the car was disassembled with the interior. If that was the case, I could have dragged all those cut wires back through and removed them completely. So what I've done, I've just cut them there. I'll worry about that at another time. I can sensibly terminate all those wires back here somewhere and wrap them up, and everything is good. So that's pretty much where we're at the moment. In the next video, I'm going to start wiring up everything properly for the distributor, the coil, and the alternator. So that's what we'll get into next time. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.